Hi, my name is David T. Smith. I'd like to welcome you to my video, Historic Cabinets for Historic Homes. I own the workshops of David T. Smith based in Maury, Ohio. We've been in business for over 30 years. We make redwood pottery, custom furniture, and handmade kitchens. Our work takes us all over the United States. We've designed, built, and installed kitchens from Maine to California. The video you're about to watch addresses the process of designing cabinets for a historic or reproduction home. I also have a more extensive webinar about this subject if you would like to contact me for a personal web meeting, or you can watch my website for future webinar dates. If you have any questions, please email me at dsmith@davidtsmith.com and I'll be happy to respond. And if you have a project in the works, I'd like to hear about it. Thanks for viewing, and I hope that you enjoy the presentation. Do your homework, have a plan. There are 4 tools I like to use to get started on designing and managing a project so it will progress smoothly. The first 3 are a worksheet, a budget, and a timeline. The worksheet helps you focus on details of the project so you can start your plan. The budget puts together the cost of the project so you can give yourself a reality check on these costs up front. The timeline gives you a way to measure your project's progress. If you can agree on a timeline with your workforce, it will give everybody realistic expectations and deadlines. The last tool I use for managing a project is a design storyboard. You should enjoy preparing the design storyboard because as you work on it, you are starting to see what the finished project is going to look like. A lot of my presentation is about doing kitchens, but there are many other areas in your home that could possibly use some new cabinets. Kitchen, bathroom, pantry, laundry, mantle, office media are all areas that we work in a lot for our clients. The next thing to do is to determine the design period that you are using for your project. Over the years, dealing with over 340 kitchen clients, I can put almost every historical style kitchen that we've done into 2 groups. Before 1850 style homes, obviously these homes are earlier and have more primitive country designs. Forged hardware, raised panel, painted finishes, random beadboard are all really very obvious in these type houses. Then we have our after 1850 style homes. If you want a not so primitive look, then you should think about an after 1850 style for your project. The houses I put in this category are arts and craft, cottage, Victorian, and bungalow. And this shows some examples here of houses that would be in this category, and also some of the interior cabinet elements that would work well in any of these houses. The design process begins with a drawing. The drawing can be basic or detailed. These are both plan view drawings. The one on the left is a very basic hand drawing, and the one on the right is a detailed CAD drawing from an architect. You can start designing your project with a basic or detailed drawing as long as the basic information is there. The 3D view. This drawing can show the basic cabinets, layout, wood species, finish, cabinet details, walls, floors, and accessories. A drawing like this is very helpful to see what the final look will be. This is a drawing that we did on our CAD software that we use for all our kitchen and furniture design. We can also design cabinets for other areas of the project. These are all elevation drawings of vanities going into a log house that we're doing in St. Louis, Missouri. If you look at them, each one has their own personality, like they're a found antique. It's all in the details, basic overall design. It's more than just cabinets. You need to pay attention to the overall room architectural details and accessory details to pull together the total look. The floors, walls, ceilings, lighting, countertops, sinks, and faucets all have a very large impact on what the total look will look like when you get your new cabinets installed. Appliance details. There are a lot of new appliances that are available today. Because most of our kitchens are sold to clients that live in older homes, we like to hide most of the modern appliances and cabinets so that they look like they're part of the interior of the house. We do this by using integrated appliances made to be hidden, such as refrigerators, dishwashers, ice makers, and wine coolers. We also use pocket doors and covers that have an appearance of antiques like wooden trays, cutting boards, or boxes. To make a kitchen be fully functional, you need to put a lot of thought into what is behind the doors and inside the drawers. Vertical tray, dividers, pull out under the sink for cleaning supplies, a trash pull out, dish drawers, pull out work surface, or a mixer lift are all things that make cooking a lot easier and make the kitchen much more functional if you take a little time to work on these interior details. Cabinet style details. Cabinet detail can be made simple or a bit more formal by changing moldings, feet, panel drawer style, or hardware. These are some examples of cabinet details we offer. Chippendale bracket base, glass door with square mullions, OG crown with bullnose cap, shaker feet, brass hardware, wood hardware, raised panel, flat panel. These are all things that can change the style of your cabinets to make them more formal or more primitive. Finish details. All of our finishes are done by hand, so we can do an aged, time-worn oil finish on a curtain maple countertop, a museum color over color crusty paint history, or a custom grain painted finish done with oil paints and a goose feather. All of our top coat finishes on all our cabinets are the best available and very durable. We also do, if it's a painted finish or some of the stain finishes, logical wear around the knobs and feet, so it looks like it's been aged and it's antique. Historic design elements, house style, cabinet style. Historic style elements are important to your overall cabinet design. Basing your cabinets on authentic antiques and period interior cabinetry is the right way to a successful project. I have thousands of photos in my archives of antique furniture that I use for inspiration for my kitchen and furniture work. Since everything we do is custom, we can take a photo of an antique and model a complete kitchen, an appliance cupboard, or a bath vanity after it. These photos show how we use antique pieces for design inspiration in our work. The upper left photo shows a mantle and TV cupboard that we did in a house in St. Louis. The other four photos are of antique mantles that show a more 1850s primitive country style. Pleasant Hill, Kentucky. If you are lucky enough to live near a historical site like Shakertown near Harrisburg, Kentucky, it can be a wealth of information for design inspiration, interior trim elements, and furniture cabinet ideas for your project. When we built our 1720 reproduction gambrel roof house, we took our contractor to Shakertown for the weekend to make sure that he understood and was comfortable with the look that we were trying to accomplish with our new house. We took photos, measurements, and traced moldings that we used in the design of our new home. These are photos of a Shaker bedroom with floor, window, molding, built-in cupboard details. Sometimes the clean, simple look is the hardest to achieve. This is a display area in our showroom that was inspired by a trip to Shakertown. The built-in cupboards, the wainscoting, the shelf with the brackets, the Shaker pegboard were all features that we saw in Shakertown. Workshops, projects before 1850 style gallery. Now I'll show you some of my favorite projects that we've done around the country with an early country or primitive look. This house, built in 1720, was a typical Maine big house, little house, back house barn structure. The buildings were all connected for the long Maine winters. I designed this kitchen to be more primitive in style with plank doors and simple details. It hides a fridge, a beverage drawer, freezer drawers, a dishwasher, and a pull-out trash can. This is a reproduction house that was built in the 1960s in Peoria, Illinois. When we first saw the house, the owners had wonderful primitive antiques throughout the house, but the house had a very dated 1960s kitchen. The kitchen that we made for this client is in our collected style and went very well with the style of the house and the homeowner's antique collection. Workshops, projects after 1850 styles gallery. The next photos show two cabinet projects that we've done in a basic after 1850s cottage style. This 1890s frame house near Lexington, Kentucky was a perfect candidate for one of our kitchens. Simple white cabinets, a white porcelain sink, a skinny beadboard ceiling, and ash floors are typical of a cottage house of this period. Boston, Massachusetts. This client was trying for an 1860s farmhouse look and was very successful. The house is brand new, but the attention to detail is incredible. It really has the feel of a period house that has been added on to over the years. Large windows, light painted cabinets, a cream agate stove, a French country style large pastry table, and mismatched antique stools give this kitchen an eclectic, light but warm feeling. We are a national company and designed and built over 340 kitchens all over the United States. We use today's technology to design and stay in touch with our clients. CAD drawings, emails, web meetings, webinars, and on-site visits ensure our clients get the personal, creative service they deserve. Over the years, our kitchens have been featured in many national magazines. We can design more contemporary style kitchens as we did for Country Living Magazine's 2009 House of the Year in Snowshoe, West Virginia last year. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you have questions or need additional information, please feel free to email me at dsmith@davidtsmith.com, and please be sure to check out our website, www.davidtsmith.com. I really appreciate your interest and hope to be talking to you soon about a project. Thank you very much.